Curl friends, wavy babes, and silver sisters. If you're new, my name is Carrie-Jessica. Normally I'm talking about gray hair, wavy hair, curly hair, the curly girl method, hair care in general. Sometimes I open things I've spent too much money on. If those things sound like they're interesting to you, hit that subscribe button and hang out with me more often. Today I'm going to be doing my hair, which is kind of a 2020 quarantine miracle at this point. I'm going to be using the brand Original Moxie, which I am so excited that I have my hands on. It's a brand that I had been watching for a while and really curious because a lot of my favorite curly girls absolutely love Original Moxie. When they reached out and offered to send me some of their products, I was over the moon excited. They sent me the Discover Me Loose box, which has several different trial size products for you to try. That way you kind of get a good idea of the products that you want to order in a full size. It also comes with great styling tools like these clips to separate your hair into sections and this really neat, I think it's called a dry ease towel. It is a disposable biodegradable hair towel, but it holds up, it lasts. I've been using it for, I would have to look at exactly when I started using it. I absolutely love it. I will be using it until it falls apart. The other towel that they have is this amazing towel that I have wrapped turban style on my hair. And I will show you how I have this done. It's super, super easy. Hello. So when I get out of the shower, I put this on just over my head. It is a giant loop. Hello, fancy seeing you here. So when I get out of the shower and I put this over my hair this way, hello there, and I make sure for me that it is past the top of my head and at my crown, and I press this together, and I'm not really pressing my hair, I'm just gathering my hair between this, and I twist and keep twisting. It's not important that I get all of my hair in it. This is just a great easy way for my hair to stay protected, start drying if I wanted to style it damp, but also just get it out of the way so that I can get dressed, do my makeup, and exist in my house like if I needed to do laundry or those types of things with my hair pulled up. Since I prefer to style my hair on a really wet hair, I have this wonderful Flairsol bottle, which Original Moxie sent, and this is their leave-in conditioner. Now their leave-in conditioner has pumpkin seed as well as shea butter. Those can be kind of hydrating. They can weigh your hair down if you have really fine hair. So what I do is in this Flairsol bottle, I'm going to add about a pea-size amount. And then I'm going to shake this up until this water is cloudy. That way I know that it is mixed very well. Now that that's cloudy, we are going to get this hair wet again. If you're following the curly girl method and you're being really strict with it, brushing your hair is one of the things on the list that you're not going to do. I personally followed the curly girl method pretty strictly for about 6 months. And then after that, I started adding things back in to see what worked for me. And for me, using a brush to distribute product, I like it. I like it a lot. Don't let anyone tell you the hard rules for your head of hair. You can follow guidelines and then kind of mix and match and find a way that eclectically works for you. So since I already know that I'm going for kind of a shag look with my hair, that is the haircut that I have, I am going to very kind of loosely part this down the middle. And since my hair is not cooperating, I am going to use this brush. Now that I have this hair kind of parted the way I need it, I'm going to use those big clips and section off the sections that I will style. I don't always section my hair when I style, but I have been doing it a lot lately. I find that it's a lot easier to make sure that I have an even product distribution. I also have hair that has a lot of layers in it. By the way, look at that little streak there when the light catches it. I am 13 months into my gray hair grow out. So now that I very loosely have this into sections, I just gathered the back of my hair and pressed it forward so that I have these bottom parts in sections too. Now the first styler that I'm going to go in with is Mane Tame. Mane Tame has fruit extracts as well as flaxseed. This is great for fine hair, wavy hair, curly hair. It's really great to seal off the shaft of the hair. It helps with a lot of shine. And I am just kind of roping this in. This is when I am going to use this brush just to make sure that that's evenly distributed. You could use your fingers for this part of it. This would be considered like a rake and shake. So we're going to brush this and then shake it out to let those waves clump together. The next product I'm going to use is Pop Life. This is great for slightly wavy hair. So if you have 2A, 2B hair, I really feel like this is a beautiful product. This is a mousse, but it's actually more of like a foam, a little bit more water-based than what you would traditionally think of with a mousse. This has protein in it, which really helps that structure for the hair. And it also is really hydrating, but in a way that is allowing for volume. And the way you know you have your hair damp enough, in my opinion, is you want to hear this squishy sound when you're adding in your stylers. So now I'm just going to go through and redo that all over my head. So I have been rotating between their No Poo, which is called Get Clean, and they have a deeper conditioner called Intense Quench, and then a lighter one called Featherweight. And that's all I have been using, and my psoriasis has not been aggravated. That could just be a timing situation. Psoriasis is very moody. It's a very moody bish. But a lot of times certain shampoos, especially if they're no poo, I can really start flaring up pretty badly. So I've been super impressed that I have been able to use products that are not specifically for my psoriasis successfully. Like that's not all the time that happens for me. Now that all of my hair has product in it, I'm just going to go through and scrunch again, kind of marrying those sections that we separated, making sure those layers kind of fall into each other. At this point, if you're looking for a minimal frizz, which would be more definition and less volume, you could go in with gel. So I have been preferring the Just Gel that they have. But today, since I'm going for a little bit more of an undone, touchable wave, I'm gonna skip that step. And instead, I'm gonna go in with my root clips. These are just some root clips that I got off of Amazon, and they are nothing fancy. I keep them in this cute little pouch that I got from a Metal Marvels, which I should put a link in the description box. I have a lot of jewelry from Metal Marvels. They are strongly feminist and there's a lot of swear words. So if that's not your thing, don't click on that link. But some of their jewelry is hilarious. So I know a lot of people, when they think about volume, they think about the actual height, meaning up off of your head, skyward. When I think of volume, I'm looking more for fullness. I'm looking more for an all-around voluminous hair. So I don't lift the hair up far when I root clip. I just pinch and lift and clip. And when I do this, I actually go in 2 layers. So I will do this layer closest to my part, and then I will go down a little bit further into my hairline just to make sure that I am creating that fullness. And if you're blind, this is extra difficult. So now I'm going to go through and do the same thing on the other side. The reason why root clipping helps a lot with volume is it gets your hair off of your scalp, allowing for air to get through, and also the products that you've put in, it is forming a cast around your wave or curl. So we're forming that cast outward and up off of our scalp. So now it's time to diffuse, and I use this Dyson diffuser in all of my videos that I kind of am chit-chatting with you while I'm doing my hair. If you would like a review that is specifically about this diffuser, because it is very expensive and it is not for everyone, I would be more than happy to do that. I haven't done it at this point because it's not a brand new dryer, so I feel like there was a lot of content already out on about this dryer. But if you would like that, I could give a review on this diffuser as well as the different styles of diffusing and the names that you'll hear in the curly girl community as far as hover, pixie, all of these different names, if you would like to know what all of those mean. So let me know in the comments if that's something that interests you. If it's not, it's absolutely fine. And I don't know about you, but drying my hair, this is the tedious part of doing my hair. It only takes a few minutes to put stylers in, but waiting for it to dry takes forever. I personally don't like the feeling of wet hair, which is why I always go with a diffuser. So I make sure that I have water. I make sure I have my Kindle and my glasses and my phone when I get ready to diffuse. I'm going to try to make use of this time and finish this book that I feel like I have been reading for forever. This is my water bottle from my FabFitFun box, just to show you I actually use the stuff that I get in those subscription boxes. And as you can tell, it's like my favorite color. My mini fridge is that same color. I've got a table here that's the same color. My Kindle Oasis cover is that same kind of Tiffany's teal. My hair's about like 40% dry. I'm literally making that number up. I don't know what percentage it is. It's not quite halfway. I'm gonna go ahead and take these root clips out very carefully. There's always one that kind of gets snagged. So now that all my root clips are out, I am gonna go in with Sweet Poof. This is a sea salt spray that has protein in it. It has hydrolyzed wheat and silk protein. So this is not hairspray. This is more of a texture spray. This is going to give you a little bit of grit in your hair. It's also going to help your hair expand. So again, if you're looking for definition with very, very minimal frizz, this is actually going to give you some functional texture to your hair. So I'm going to spray some of this in. And a little bit goes a long way. That's more than enough. More than enough. I'm heavy-handed with product. I need to chill. So now I'm going to go in and diffuse again. This time I'm going to do a little bit more moving around instead of just holding it away from my head. Here we are. My hair is finally dry. I'm going to scrunch out the crunch. When you are left with this kind of crunchy ramen noodle-esque hair, that is just the gel or the product that you've used that has formed a cast around the wave or curl. We're gonna break that up so that your wave or curl can be soft and fluffy. Now you can use some oil in your hands to do this, or even some extra product. You could use a silk pillowcase or a scarf. I personally am a fan of some messy functional frizz, so I just go with my hands. I get asked a lot here and on Instagram if my wave pattern is different from my gray to my dyed hair. It's really hard to tell. I am a true wavy, so my hair is always looser here, and then it eventually starts to wave and even sometimes curl towards the ends. So at this point it is looser, but that also could just be my hair. There was a point when I would have been really upset if my wave pattern changed, but I'm at the point now where embracing this like natural wave of my hair and embracing the gray of my hair, it doesn't matter if it changes. I will learn to work with whatever it gives me. I'm gonna go upside down to really fluff up at my roots. Again, I will let you know the steps that I do if you're looking for more definition, the ones that you would skip. I would not go upside down if my goal was to keep things super defined. So here we are, my hair is done. It is light and fluffy and very touchable. It's easily maneuvered. So if I wanted to put my hair in an updo, things like that, it's not structurally kind of stuck together. This also has the feeling of little to no product. Like I feel like this is my naked hair, but better. I feel like with this style trio from Original Moxie, meaning my love for Mane Tame, Pop Life, and Sweet Poof, I'm able to get touchable hair that is voluminous on day one and just kind of gets bigger and better as the day goes on, especially next day hair. And it's soft enough to where when you have that day 2 and 3 hair, it's really easy to refresh it or put it up in a messy bun, or if you wanted to do like space buns, something cute. I've even done a faux hawk. I will put some links for those. They're on my Instagram. Maybe I'll do a video of some funky styles you can do with 2nd and 3rd day hair. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and tap on that bell for notifications when I create new content. Give this video a like and drop a comment. Believe it or not, those things help my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to find me on other places on the internet. You know I'm on Instagram. I'm over on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook. And I'm over on Pinterest. That's all the places I can think of. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't think I'm in any more. Don't try to find me in any more places. All right, guys. I will see you again next time. Now, at this point, if you're looking for minimal fruit, thank you for hanging out with me. Please hit that subscribe button. Pop that like.